Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam.
What's up, guys? I'm Phil.
And together we are Bars and Barbells. And today we have another video by the Carpenters for you guys.
That's right. We really enjoyed our last video from the Carpenters in Superstar.
Yeah.
That was great. And they were talking a little bit about a groupie, it seemed like, in that one.
Yes.
But what was really mind-blowing was the voice from Karen Carpenter.
She killed it.
And we learned in the comments from that video that, unfortunately, she passed away at a super young age at 32. Which is so sad. I mean, to see somebody, again, so talented. We see this story so often. It's not just music artists as well. We've done Vincent van Gogh. Working on that still. Probably still wrong. And anyways, but he obviously passed away at a really young age as well, right?
Yeah, and severely struggled with mental health, like cutting off his own ear.
Yeah. So, clearly there is a theme here of talented individuals that maybe have some inner demons. Don't know specifically with Karen what that might have been, but so unfortunate that, after our one experience, we got to get into more of their catalog, but that was so mind-blowing and refreshing. She's such a great vocalist. I'm excited to check out another one from her. But like I said, obviously really sad that she passed away so early.
Yes, terrible.
But we got rainy days and Mondays. I guess that's fitting. We're jumping into rainy days, which sounds a little more like a depressing subject.
Yeah.
And Mondays. I don't think a lot of people like Mondays either. It's that old cliche, nobody's waiting for Monday.
Yeah, I feel like, the feeling that you have where you're like anticipating a Monday is kind of the same feeling that you have where you're like, oh, it's a rainy day.
Yeah. Well, it depends, I guess, where you are with the rainy day side of things, right? Because you could like rain in a really hot place, right? If it's sunny all the time, you get some rain, it's a little bit of a relief. Yeah. But in places where, you maybe like in Canada, for example,
you're sitting there, you're praying for the sun. You're
like, give me some sun, right? It's either rain or snow, it seems like a lot of times. Or in England, right? It's like another rainy day.
Yeah.
Get those
another
enough.
One of those.
Anyways, so we're doing the Carpenters, rainy days and Mondays. Really enjoyed the first one. Excited to check out the next one. Anything you want to add before we get started?
No, I'm just interested to see what they bring to the table on this one.
All right, let's go. Harmonica to start.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. Feeling like I don't belong. Walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
All right, I know I don't like to pause during instrumental solos, but let's pause it here. We'll run it back and then get into that. No harm in listening to another note from Karen, because she was going in
her
there.
vocal is amazing. Like, she just sounds so beautiful.
Well, yeah, I think the quote I had from the last video was, "It's hauntingly beautiful," and I think that still holds true in this one. Her vocal is like captures you in this haunting way that it's like you can't get away from it. You just you get drawn into it, right?
Yeah,
But
I
it's
feel like-
so
sorry.
beautiful in that when you listen to it, as you get drawn into it and you listen more closely, you're like, wow, like that pocket's great, that pocket's great. And even in the beginning, when she wasn't, going too far into her register, she was, toning it down a bit. It still sounded beautiful. And I was like, oh yeah, she does have a beautiful voice. I forgot a little bit, it's been a little while since we did that last video. And then as she progressed, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I forgot how great she is. It's one of those things where she can kind of, it feels like anyways, go into whatever pocket lane she wants to.
Yeah, and I feel like it's almost like emotionally conflicting for me, because I feel like what she's talking about and like the theme of the song is like being down, having the blues,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
But her voice is so beautiful that it's
Yeah.
almost hard to feel that way, because like you said, like the haunting side of it, I feel like is like it brings in the emotional side of like that, doom and gloom.
The longing
yeah,
feeling that she's
but
providing.
because it's still so beautiful, you're almost like, I almost can't be sad because you just sound so nice.
Yeah.
But I also love the background vocals in this.
Yeah, I think the background vocals, I mean, obviously the time frames and the eras are going to play into each other a bit, but, I think that it reminds me a little bit, and not this complete sound, but those background vocals that you were talking about in the groove and the feel of the song reminds me a little bit of the Bee Gees.
I was just thinking that.
And, like the way they add this, great background vocal to just drive more depth into the sound and make it explode alongside of her amazing vocal.
Yeah.
It really, really adds so much flair and flavor, but at the same time makes it sound so beautiful, like we discussed, with a great groove and a great feeling to the song. So it's very unique, and I think that era maybe represents that uniqueness.
Well, because this is 71, right? So that makes sense that there would be some of that influence there from earlier on.
Yeah. There were, like you said, the eras were kind of probably overlapping, different artists, hearing things they like, implementing it into their music, but
influence passing around.
But this is, what sets this apart is clearly Karen's vocal, right?
Yeah, she sounds incredible.
Well, let's listen to a little bit more and see what we can get from her.
saxophone in
Also, I mean, we didn't even mention, we'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute, but she's playing the drums at the same time that she's singing, right? And we've just been so enamored with her vocal, but we forgot the fact she was
multitasking
Yeah,
here.
she's playing the drums too. So let's keep it going.
What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Give me that sax.
It seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about.
Wow.
Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Harmonica's coming. I saw him.
The little shadow in the back.
A really nice fade out from her vocal too. Another beautiful song from the Carpenters.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Really, really enjoyed that. It's such a pleasant listening experience.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like You don't need to. It's funny, you know, we've talked about previously in other videos that nowadays you kind of are listening to music in the background while you do other things.
Yeah.
This is something I feel like I needed to pay attention to the whole time, and I didn't want to be doing anything else, right? I want to just listen to the song, listen to her performance, and, you know, it's refreshing in that light that you're so engaged with what the artist is doing.
Yeah, well, I think like you said when we paused, right, her voice is just very captivating, right? So it almost
is,
like holds your attention opposed to like listening but then getting distracted by something else.
Yeah, you don't want to go anywhere else, right? And like we were saying at the break there about the drumming, so apparently she was a drummer before she was a vocalist, before she became a singer. She was just focusing on the drumming side of things.
Neat.
And she was really, really talented drummer. I don't think we saw that so much in this one.
Yeah,
it was
more low key with that.
But that said, I mean, singing like the way she's singing while playing the drums, it's like most people can't even sing that way, let alone play the drums at the same time.
Well,
keep a
imagine
rhythm.
if she had only ever stuck with the drums and never became a vocalist.
Yeah, she, you know, just so pitch perfect and, you know, breath control so great.
Yeah.
Like it's very smooth,
She
beautiful
makes it
and
look
smooth.
effortless.
Yeah.
She's just like makes it look like she's literally just like chilling out.
Yeah.
Speaking to somebody like.
Did you have a preference between this one and the other one that we listened to? They're both fantastic, but
yeah, I think they're both awesome. But I think I preferred this one just because I feel like her vocal. I mean, her vocal's incredible, but I feel like this just really let it shine because it's right at the forefront in this.
Yeah, I think you know, I'm going to need a few more listens
to make a verdict,
to make a judgment on.
They're
which
both
one.
incredible though. Like it's neck and neck.
Yeah, they're both fantastic. So we got to do more.
Yeah.
For
so
sure.
you guys drop those suggestions in the comments.
Yeah, drop us down low in that comment section. Let us know what you want to see from the Carpenters. Rainy Days and Mondays was great, but I think there was a couple other ones you guys had said previously that we could also check out. So give us a reminder as to what those might be, and hit that like button before you go because that helps with our algorithm and yours. If you want to subscribe, this is your first time on the channel, we'd love to have you in the part of the community that we've been building over the past year, which has been fantastic. We've grown it way more than we thought was going to be possible.
Yes.
So if you want to join us,
completely exceeded our expectations.
Yes, if you want to join us, we'd love to have you. You can hit the subscribe button now. Don't forget your notification bell. Hit that bell because that'll make sure you don't miss anything from us going forward. We drop 2 videos every single day, generally at the same time. Usually it's pretty consistent. Yeah. So you got that to look forward to if you come alongside us on this community. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.